Episode 31 of the Sister Sign podcast. I'm Lil Hungry Girl.
And I'm Jaslys G.
And again, this is episode 31. We're back and we're in Leo season. Finally.
No,
Finally,
seriously.
finally, finally. So, for those who don't know, Leo is a fire sign, as well as Aries and Sagittarius. I love my fire signs. I am a little bit biased when it comes to my fire signs because I am a fire sign. So I'm going to let Jassy do a little bit more of the Leo talking. But yes, it's Leo season. You should be feeling a lot more lively and excited and confident than in Cancer season. I'm sure the Cancers were feeling great in Cancer season, but nobody else was. Everybody else was feeling it. It was too many fucking emotions. Cancers, we love y'all, but we finna leave that shit for you because we can't fucking do it. So, Jasley, tell us a little bit more about the Leos.
Well, I'm married to one. And interesting. Interesting
The
people.
shade already.
No. They're really fun. Leo women are super fun. I don't know. I really click with Leo women. And then but love
Mm-hmm.
attention. They love like
Yes.
feeling like they're popular and all the
All eyes on
attention.
me.
All eyes on me. But yet it's like they like to like crawl in a little hole at times and like nobody bother me.
Listen,
It's
that's very true. Because I saw this meme. It was like fire signs in public, and then it was Rihanna with her tongue out, and she was like, I think she was skydiving or some shit. And then it was like fire signs in private, and it was Meg the Stallion in the bed with her satin cap on and just like scrolling through her phone. And that's very us because we are like very lively and confident, but then we have our moments where we just chilling.
yeah, just chilling in your little shell. But very extra, very impulsive. Impulsive emotions are intense and very like a lion
I was gonna say like a lion.
just it might sound really tacky, but it really fits well with the sign.
Yes.
Don't like to show too many like emotions when they're sad, for sure.
Yes.
They kind of
Yes.
like to like keep it on the low because they're so confident they don't want to show when they're not feeling so confident.
Yes. Yes.
But you always assume that they're like at their top.
And see, that's, I think the Libras can relate to that because y'all have very good poker faces.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
there's times where y'all be going through stuff and it doesn't look like it at all. It's just like, oh, you were going through this? I had no idea. I thought you was chilling. So I think the Libras can relate to that. And the Aries as well, where I be making shit look easy. And I know I do because people try to copy me and I'm like, see, you didn't do it right. You didn't do it right.
I know. I've
So,
even caught you off guard,
oh,
man. I will hit. Yeah, it's crazy because like when I went through something, you really won't. I don't. You know what it is? Don't pity me. I hate when someone tries to pity me.
yes.
But then I get that someone might feel for me because it might be something like, yikes. But I'm
Yeah.
like, just let it
Don't.
be.
And I think I'm the same because there was a situation where I felt like the person was pitying me and that shit pissed me off. I was like, don't pity me. I think we have to find a balance though, because in the past, I wouldn't express myself enough or show enough emotion because I'm just like, these motherfuckers think shit sweet. And it's not. But also it's just like, okay, you can express yourself and you can show emotion and still be, respected.
Yeah, and it's good that somebody cares enough. And they might not even be pitying you. You might take it as that way because
Yeah.
not used to people feeling for you, I guess. So just expressing yourself and getting like positive feedback.
Yes.
Someone not thinking that you're victimizing yourself. But yeah.
So I think my favorite thing about Leos is the confidence. I can relate to that as an Aries. Um, I really love people who don't need an audience. I love people who are just like, I could do bad all by myself. And I get that energy from Leos. Now, Leos love when you hype their ass up. They love when
I
you
was gonna say
compliment
they
them.
love
They
that
love
hype
it.
man,
Yes.
but
But they don't need it.
mhm,
They're naturally like just like Aries, naturally we know we are the shit. Yes. I can look in the mirror and be like,
mm,
I choose me.
believe it or not, they do need it.
You
They
think
do need it.
so?
They
Jaslys
do
is the
need it.
Libra expert. I mean, not the Libra, yes, the Libra, but the Leo expert. So I believe you.
I think that they do need it. People get the perception that they don't need it because of like they literally if you Leo's just confidence, confidence. That's all you
Mm-hmm.
hear. But they need it. They need that like hyping up, but they're very independent. They do not
Yes.
care to do things with others, especially when you show them that like they can't rely on you.
Ooh.
They don't they don't want nothing to do with it. They rather do things on their own to the point where it's like, hey, it's okay to ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'll
Yes.
help you. But then they're just shut off by everybody. Like, I'll do it by myself. Don't worry about it.
I can relate to that too. I think it's just like you said, when you show me I can't rely on you, or you show me that, like you hold something in my face as you did for me, that's it. I'm good. Like it was a meme about Aries. It was like, don't let an Aries get mad because they get independent as fuck. I'll bring this washer and dryer in the house by myself. And that's very me because
Stop.
I
Stop,
don't
because
need
I
you.
literally will build something on my own. I am not the type that like,
Period.
Trey is not usually the one to like, cause I am so impatient. I'll come home and I'm like, I'm just already building. He's like, Jesse, you can't. No, don't want to
I'm
wait for you.
good.
I need
I'm
it
good.
now. I want to see it built now.
Yes, I'm the same way. I'm Bob the Builder in this house. I built this bookshelf. I built the I built the TV stand. And it's not because I don't have somebody there to help me. It's because I'm impatient and I don't feel like waiting for you. So I will do it my fucking self. So shout out to the Leos because yes, I think that's what I said. I love an independent person. Now, you taught me something new because I didn't know that they needed that attention. I thought they really like it. I didn't know they need it.
They need
That's
it a little
something
bit.
I can't really with the Leos, I can't really relate to that one, y'all, because yes, a bitch loves attention, but it has to be from the right people. You know those people who is just like, I'll just take any attention. I'm not that person.
Leos.
The Leos gonna get you. The Leos is gonna get you. But no, for real, it has to be from the right person. Like there was this thing, it was going on Aries. It was like Aries be so thirsty for attention. And me and all the other Aries under their comments was like, who?
Mm,
Because it has
I
to be from the right person. If like it's
yeah,
just like when I got 50 men in my DMs, but it's not the one man I want. I
can't
don't
wait you.
care. I don't care about you 50. I want attention from one specific person.
See,
Then I'll be happy.
see, and the Leos are like, ooh, I get attention for everybody. That's the difference. That's the difference. They're like, ooh, it's
See,
attention.
maybe the Aries were cocky with it because I expect that. Of course I get
Yeah.
attention from like,
You're
come
like,
on.
ooh, ooh.
It's not shocking to me because it's just like, oh, okay, here we go again. It's just the one person that I want the attention from. I don't care about everybody else.
No, they don't mind getting attention for everybody. They really don't. They really don't. From time to time they realize that they don't care for some people, but they like the
They
attention.
just like to be the center of attention, according to Jaslys. Mm.
They do. They do. They'll claim that they don't, but they do. They have their times where they don't want to be in the mix of anything.
Yes.
Other than that, I see right through y'all.
I think we can relate to that too because believe it or not, the Libras love them some drama, but y'all love the drama from the outside. Y'all are the people up at 2 a.m. reading all the comments of the argument. I don't want to be in the argument. I want to be watching and being like, ooh, y'all about to fight. Oh shit, some shit finna go down. That's the Libras. The Aries, we're like that, but it depends on which day you catch us. Cause I could be enjoying the drama from the background, or you could catch me on a good day and it's like, bitch, I'll jump in. Like, don't try it, because I got to remind you I'm not that one. But for the most part, especially more now in my life, I like the drama from the background. I don't want to, I'm good. I don't need to jump in.
I avoid any conflict and drama.
Period.
At like all cost.
Because
I just know.
You know yourself. Let's be honest.
I know myself. I know myself. It's not going to benefit anybody.
That's the thing that people don't realize about Libras, but most of my Libras realize about themselves is that y'all know that y'all are not mentally there. And
I can't with you not mentally. Yeah.
You guys purposely avoid certain things because you're like, I'm not mentally there. And if we get in an argument, I'm going to say some things. I might do some things I don't want to do. So I'm going to avoid that at all costs.
I'm very honest. So, don't let me be, don't force my hand. Don't force my hand to be overly honest, I guess. So
yeah. Because remember,
I always will hurt feelings.
But I told you that's a sign thing. And I don't even be trying to hurt feelings. Like, I just be, like you said, telling the truth. I just be stating what I feel like are facts and are just obvious things. And then it just be like, well, damn. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I would listen.
That's so funny. Not even a week ago, I had one of my moments where I was like, okay, we'll find the solution. Like, everybody looked at me like I was like kind of crazy. And I was like giving the solution. Like, it's very simple. And I was saying it like it's very simple. You're making it more complicated than it has to be. Because at this point, we're just going in circles and I'm irritated. I know the solution. We know the solution.
No, for real. That's a surefire way, like, to irritate a Libra is like going in circles when you don't need to. Like, bitch, let's not overcomplicate this. Let's get to the point. Let's fix this. And I think that's where we differ as the sister signs. And I'm finally getting there. But before, I'm that person who's gonna let you vent and let you cry and be like, Alyssa, why? I'm be like, oh, it's okay. You gonna be like, Jaslys, why? Jaslys gonna tell you exactly why. She's gonna say, you did this, and then you did this, and then you did this, and that's why. I'm there now because I'm just like, can we stop with sitting here acting like we don't know what the fuck that happened? You know why it happened.
Yeah, please. I need you to sit down, and if you don't know, I need you to think about it. It will come to you.
It will come to
you. Okay.
I need you to take some accountability, because this whole, oh my god, woe is me shit, that should be getting fucking old, bro.
There's nothing more that gets under my skin of like me telling you the solution. And we're still talking about it.
We're still
days later, weeks later. Why? I gave you the solution. Why haven't you tried it? You could at least tell me I was wrong. We could find a new one. You know, like, I mean, hello, didn't even try it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
I'm very okay, what's next?
Yes, because it's like, bro, we're not about to keep sitting here on the same shit. So that goes into one of my little Leo season mottos that I made up. Show up or shut up. Because
this is so you.
You know me. Leos are very about it. They're very ambitious. J-Lo's a Leo.
Yeah.
Bitch, I ain't never known J-Lo to not have a job, okay? Whether it's movies. J-Lo is about it. She's ambitious, she's confident, she's very much that girl.
She don't
So
care.
he don't give a fuck. And just like I said, show up or shut up. J-Lo been showing up. So enough of the sob stories, enough of the excuses, enough of what. Show up or shut up. Because
The perfect transition. I mean, it's very intense though, considering Cancer.
I was about to
Took
say,
me out in Leo season. Okay, that's how
Cancer
bad it
season
was.
had us shutting up. Cancer season was I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah,
That's all I could do.
yeah, we definitely were shut the fuck
We
up.
shut up.
And as I was trying to, show up, I had to shut the fuck up again. It wasn't shut up, it was shut the fuck up.
No, really. It was shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, cry, figure it out, feel it, and then keep it moving. And that's why we speak the way we do on the podcast, because we hold ourselves to the same standards. Like, we don't say shit that we can't do ourselves. So when we say show up or shut up, we holding ourselves to that standard too. Like,
Definitely.
you either finna show the fuck up and do the work or you're not. But don't nobody want to hear why you can't do it, what's going on. No one I'm gonna be so real with y'all right now. Nobody wants to hear that. We've all
To yourself, like even when you're talking to yourself. I had a moment with myself in the mirror. Don't think I'm crazy. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
You are crazy, but yes.
But I was like, stop all that sad stories. You can fix that, like for real. Chill out. You know what you need to do. Show up for it. Don't keep talking about it and just show up. Like, it's cool.
I love it. And that's what I love about the fire sign energy, because one thing about it, Aries, bitch, we finna fall, but we ain't finna stay down. We don't know how to give up. We are the ram that gets the fuck up and keeps pushing at that shit until it breaks. We're gonna keep going up that fucking mountain because, bitch, I'm gonna get what the fuck I want. I don't like not being able to have exactly what I want. So yes, it may be hard, and I might have to show up a whole bunch of times, and I might fall, and I might be shut the fuck up, but I'm gonna get the fuck up, and I'm gonna get the job done. So I love that you did that, and I have those moments with myself too, where I'm like, you're not the victim. You're not. We're not gonna sit there and do that. Like, there's things that you did incorrectly to get you where you are now. There's things other people did incorrectly too, but we're not going to point the finger so much at everybody else. We're going to point the finger towards us, because that's what we can control. What can you do different so that you don't have the same outcome in the future?
I have a really random question.
Yes, I love random questions.
Do you feel like the fire energy brings out more masculine energy or more feminine energy out of you?
That's a perfect question. So out of me specifically?
Yeah.
Unhealthy, if I'm feeling it all in an unhealthy way, it's definitely masculine. It's all masculine. It's all like fuck feelings, get the work done, just go. Healthy, it's more balanced. It's masculine and feminine. So there's the masculine where it's like get the work done, but there's the feminine that's like pause. We're frustrated right now. Why are we frustrated? Feel the feelings, understand them, so that we can move better in the future. So I would say both, but it just depends.
It's interesting.
What would you say about you?
See, for me, the feminine energy is like real sexy and sassy, and then the masculine energy is like I'm like a little monster, a little tattooed monster. Yeah, and like I turn up really quick. I've been turning up really quick, and I'm like, oh my god, this is embarrassing to me. Even if it's at home, this isn't in public, but to me, I'm like, girl,
bring it down.
I just be real irritated, but it's like I turn up super fast, and it seems very like masculine.
Mm-hmm.
It seems very masculine, but I don't know. I don't want to be soft either, though. Like my feminine energy is not like soft.
Yeah.
It's real like.
I love that you said that, because I feel like I felt a difference in my feminine energy too. It's not so like it's definitely it has its soft moments. It has its moments where it's like more motherly and more loving and more nurturing.
Yeah.
But now it's very like kind of dominatrix type. It's very like hand on the hip, standing up over like don't play with me.
I
Don't
can't with
play
you
with
like
me.
that.
I just see it. I just see myself in the stiletto heels. I got the heel on his neck. Like I could really kill you right now. But I'm not going to because I'm in my feminine. But I could. And remember that. So don't fucking play with me. That's the energy.
Is this like, is this gonna be like the Halloween costume so you can just go ahead and get it over with? This is your dream. This is your dream.
Girl, honestly though, dominatrix, I could see it. I could see
That's
it,
hard.
especially with the fire sign energy.
Yeah, I can't do nothing wild like that because I have oh my god. I'm on a military base. Oh my god, could you imagine?
Oh, they'd be like, what the fuck she got going on in her house? No, I would be, I think so. I've actually looked some of this up, believe it or not. And I would definitely be a financial dominatrix. Yes, let me spend all your fucking money. I'm leaving $2 in your bank account. Figure it the fuck out. And then I think I would do the one where like the men like to be on leashes and you just walk around with them like a dog. I think I would do that too. But don't be like
I think
pissing
I
and
would do that
shit.
too.
Don't like lift up your leg and pee like a dog. Like if you want to be on all
Oh.
fours and you want to like be submissive, I'm cool with that. But there's this man, bitch. There's this man. He paid this was in Asia, I think in Japan specifically. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to be racist, so I'm just gonna say Asia. He paid $20,000 for basically a life like dog costume. It's been his dream to be a dog.
Oh, I seen
You
it.
saw it.
I seen
So
it.
he was out there for a walk. He was waving at the other dogs. Them
The
dogs
dog
was
got
looking at him
scared.
like, if you don't get your
You're a
motherfucking
fraud.
ass.
Yeah, that's wild.
See, I can't do that. Like, if there's a man who's like, I want to be a dog and I want you to be my owner, we're not doing that. No.
You're on it for like 5 minutes, dog.
Like, no. I would do so, yes. I could be a financial dominatrix. I could be I could dibble and dabble into a few
I'm
other
trying to hurt
ones, but
somebody.
I feel like does that make us crazy? I do want to hurt somebody a little bit. But
I need to shut the fuck
there's
up.
kinks. No, there's kinks for that. So we're not crazy. There are kinks. There's one, I forgot what it's called, but like men like to get their balls stomped on, which sounds so fucking painful. Why the fuck you would want that?
Ow!
I exactly don't even have
Ow!
balls and that hurt. So
Ah!
yes. They like yeah, all types of shit like that. I couldn't do that because I'm not gonna have the guts. Like I'm gonna hear it and I'm gonna feel it under my foot and like I'm probably gonna throw up on you. So I hope that's also
That
your
can't be good.
kink.
Yeah, no, I definitely would have rules.
So
Imagine.
what if a man wanted you to pee on him?
Oh, come on now. Come
He's
on,
paying
man.
you. He's paying you.
All right. That's fine.
That was the switch up. She said, all right. Shit. The money talks.
You are. Okay.
Okay. Next question. You shitting on him for money?
Oh no, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna do that one. That's intense. That's
I'm not gonna be able
intense.
to do it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know how I would feel afterwards. Like, I don't know if I would be able to forget it.
I have to be very comfortable to take a shit. I'm not gonna be comfortable.
Yeah. I have to be very comfortable to see shit. I feel that one. So it's
and then I'm just gonna squat over you. I can't do that. I need to be sitting on a toilet.
No.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That wouldn't work.
It's not gonna work.
I'll do the peeing. I'll do the peeing for money. You pay me to pee on you, I'll turn this bitch up. I'll pee everywhere. But I'm just saying, listen. So and now we about to have some interesting DMs now. So I heard.
Oh my God. Well, I
You
better
want to
have
go
some
to
really
Dubai?
interesting. I better have some very interesting deposits too.
Okay. Like triple whatever you're thinking in your head, triple that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that
I
question
need a
though,
lot of
because
zeros in that
a
number.
lot of
Whatever it
zeros.
is, if it doesn't have enough zeros, if you think there's not enough zeros, there's not.
There's not. There's not. Triple it. But no, I really love that question about fire sign energy being more masculine or feminine, because I really do feel like an unhealthy fire sign, especially fire sign woman, is a lot more masculine. And that is so funny you said that, because there was a post, I sent you that screenshot of that post that I commented under, and all the Libras were agreeing with what I said, the Libra women specifically. And I was saying that Libra women are very loving and nurturing, but you have to provide them a safe space for them to feel like they can be soft, because most of the Libra women that I know have had to step into their more masculine side because of things that have happened to them in their life. So, would you agree with that in terms of the Libra women?
Oh, I do agree. And it's like when we turn it up, that masculine energy. And it's not actually, we don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy having to step into my masculine, like, and feeling like you gotta go hard on it as well. Like, it
Yes.
doesn't, I like being soft, and
Soft,
I
yes.
actually enjoy being soft and feminine. And I've come to realize that because I've had to be masculine and kind of just protect me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very uncomfortable stepping into my feminine like energy. But
Yeah,
now that like I've been more comfortable with it, now I don't enjoy having to step into masculine energy. It's like,
exactly.
unless I really have to, then I
Yeah,
let's get it.
because
Other than
if the
that,
job has to get done, the job's going to get done.
then I like to be soft, cute, keep it cute.
Yes. And I think that's very important for not only men, but just people who date women to remember, is that most women, we don't want to have to step into our masculine. We will do it. We will grind. We will do whatever that needs to be done, because a bitch is going to do what a bitch got to do. But I don't want to have to do that. I would
It's
love
just
to.
it's consistently having to do it for
Yes,
a long period
exactly.
of time because it's hard to detach yourself. Like, at what point do you like, do you come? Something has to happen to where you realize like this is too much, and
It's too much.
you don't want it to be something, like you've been going so hard that you're just so drained and you need to rest,
Yes.
and something catastrophic happens.
Exactly. You
You
don't
know.
you don't want to fuck yourself up by having to step so much into your masculine, because believe it or not, men and women are supposed to have a balance of both.
Mm-hmm.
Women aren't supposed to only be feminine, men are not supposed to only be masculine. We should all be seeking a balance between the both of them. And I feel like, speaking from my personal experience, I've had to step more into masculine when I didn't feel safe, when I didn't feel like I could trust whoever I was with, whether it was family or a relationship or friends, whatever. If I feel like I'm not safe around these people, I need to step into my more masculine side so that I can demand what I need, so that, it can, like I said, the job can get done. But in terms of preference, of course, I would love to be more in my feminine. Like I said, seeking a balance always, but I would like to be in my feminine more of the time. I don't want to be taken care of. It's not like, I need you to just feed me grapes and suck my toes, but make it to where I'm not stressed the fuck out all the time. Make it to where I can come down and come home and let my hair down and
Well, we different.
relax.
Take care of me.
Jaslys said, suck the toes and feed me the grapes.
All of it. No, go ahead. That's fine. Take
And
care
I
of me.
will agree with you, because I want that sometimes, but, and I
I
mean,
be
for
wanting
you,
princess treatment.
but you're a mom. I feel like every
Yeah.
mom wants and deserves queen treatment, because it ain't no princess treatment, but just queen treatment. Okay. Like, yeah, y'all deserve that shit. I'm sitting here, I push these damn kids out, gotta watch them every day, deal with them, all this shit. Hell yes. Feed me the fucking grapes. I want to put my feet up. But for
I've
me,
always, I don't know. I'm like always like, yeah, go ahead. But I've been to where I'm like, no, like I'm good off of it. You really don't need to. But
yeah.
I lied. I lied.
I
And
changed my mind.
it's a full 360, okay? Go ahead.
Listen, I feel like for me, I'm naturally more independent. Maybe it's the fire sign. I'm not sure. But I need a balance. Like I saw something about Aries the other day and it was like the perfect partner for Aries knows when to give them attention and knows when to give them space. And that's very true. Because I don't need you up under my ass all the time. That's not what I want. But yes, pay attention to me. Let me know that, you're thinking of me when I walk by, rub on my ass. I want my ass touched every time I walk by.
I can't.
I don't ask for a lot.
Specific.
Okay, not every time, but every other time. I mean, we're listen, fire signs. I can't really speak too much for Sagittarius because I don't know that much about them. And the
I
main
do.
I know you do. The main Sages in my life are men, so I can't really speak for them. But in terms of Leo and Aries women, we're very sexual creatures. We know we're sexy. We like to use our sexiness. We like to be caressed and touched and all those different things. So
Sagittarius is a fire sign?
yes, child.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. My parents, I don't know how they were gonna work two fire signs. Wow. So this is intense. Sounds very intense. Wow. Oof.
Sagittarius. So like I said, I don't
Very
know much about
sexual though.
Sagittarius women. I mean, I think all the fire signs are very sexual. We're just very fucking horny, bitch. Like, dang.
Oh, y'all, listen. Just, don't say that. Be quiet. It's my mom. My mom's a Sagittarius, y'all, and she is very into her. Like, she be feeling it. She be feeling herself, and she has every right to.
As she should. Exactly.
Fine, and she knows she's fine.
That's why me and mom have always been like this. I didn't even know mom was a fire sign, so it makes sense.
Yeah, she knows she's fine. And
It's with fire sign women. It's just like I don't know. We just came out the coochie knowing like, yeah,
you
I'm
die,
that.
yeah, you that bitch. You that bitch. Yeah, it's a little psycho, but hey.
Bit, but I mean, that's what balances it,
My mama
and
gonna
that
ride for me.
adds that your mom is gonna ride for you. But I think the crazy adds to the sexiness, to be honest, because people be saying what they be saying, but people like crazy people. Okay, come on now,
Yeah.
you need a
I
little
think
spice in your life.
I think I love it though, because my mom was like, oh yeah, like I'm fine with whatever, but I really turn up on your ass too.
Cause that's very
Sorry,
much a
mom.
fire
I mean,
sign.
totally, but like
It's no
you really,
exposure. It's the
you don't
truth.
want to turn up. And I know she don't want to turn up. She'd rather just be
That's
sexy.
That's bro, that might be a fire sign thing because I'm the same. I could definitely take it there if we need to take it there, but I don't want to. I would rather just be the sex goddess that I am and you just lust over me.
See, I'm like, like I'm honest or whatever. My mom will insult you. My mom will insult. It's not honesty, full blown insult. It's
See,
like,
I've
oh.
heard about the Sagittarius women when they get upset. For those who
Don't
don't
do it.
know, JT is a Sagittarius. And
Don't do
she
it.
is known to have a bit of a temper. So, she's also from Miami. Shout out to 305. That's my home. Yeah, please
This is middle
don't.
schoolers. Yeah, I'm from like Miami.
I'm from Miami and I hate
305
Texas. Yes.
786 786.
That was very much middle school list because just so y'all know, I'm not from here. No, I am not. But yeah, don't fuck with a Miami girl. And she's a fire sign. Ooh.
Yeah, yikes.
Now, thankfully, I was out of Miami for a period, so I didn't turn out as bad as I could have.
Yeah.
But knowing
Same.
some women who have lived in Miami their entire life and how they act
Oof.
now and that temper,
It'd be wild though. Like, I get it. I kind of get it.
I don't know what it is about the fire signs. I feel like people just be really wanting to test us. I guess maybe they like fire. Maybe they're pyromaniacs. And we like fire too. And we got a lot to give you.
Yeah. You know, wonder what my life would have been if I stayed in like New York and if I would have stayed in certain places. New York would have been a
Child.
mess. My dad would, wow, poor thing. My mom, poor thing. It's
New
not recommended.
York, New
0
York
out of
would have
10.
been you would have been a whole different Jaslys bitch. You would first of
Yeah.
all, you would have definitely I'm gonna say you would have definitely been more in your masculine. I'm gonna say that. So, we don't talk about old friends or flames in terms of saying their names because they're in the past. But you know who I'm talking about. I met a Libra that was from New York and we were friends for a period, and I would say she was definitely more in her masculine. But again, like I said in the post on Instagram, it was due to things that happened in her life that she had to step more into her masculine. So imagine having to step more into your masculine and living in New York.
It just depends. I think it depends because I've seen the opposite where it's very like very girly and stuff like that. But I don't know, knowing me, yikes.
That's what I'm saying, knowing you.
I think I would have pursued my
Especially
stripper dream.
especially you pre-kids.
Oh
Yeah.
no, pretty good. Yeah. I'd be
It would have
looking
been
for it.
a whole nother nightmare.
Oh, that's not nice.
Um,
I
next
said it and I didn't
topic.
even believe it. I said it and I didn't even believe it. That's not nice.
It's not
She's
nice, but it's the
right.
truth. Exactly. That's what that was giving. That's what that was giving. So our next topic is the law of detachment. Now, before I go into the law of detachment, have you ever heard of that before?
I
You
have.
have.
Don't ask me what it is though.
I'm I wasn't gonna ask you. I just wanted to know if you were familiar with it. So I highly suggest that everyone look up the law of detachment because it helped me a lot. And just to give you kind of like a little small definition, it's releasing your expectations and going with the flow. So the law of detachment is a Buddhist principle. Again, you guys should look it up because I can say all these different things, but it's different when you read something and you're like, oh, and you have that light bulb moment. So I used to be a like extreme control freak. Like I needed to control every fucking thing in my life. And that was because there was a lot of times in my life where I had no control and everything was just chaotic as the fuck. So I tried to combat that by controlling everything, which bitch, you can't control everything. So of course that brought a lot of anxiety and panic attacks and just a lot of stress. And one day I came across the law of detachment and I was like, this is what I should have been doing the whole time. And it's
but to
really
be
just,
but to be honest, it's normal. It's normal
it
when you
is.
feel like you've had no control of anything and like the most unhealthy way as well. Because
Mm-hmm.
then you just your drive is to have control over everything now in your life.
Yes,
And you swear that you're not like that you want to go with the flow, but like if you don't have control, then you're like in a panic.
exactly.
But I came across that too. It was a while ago, and I definitely learned. Um, don't have expectations. Like, don't go into things without expectations because that's how you, for one, get your feelings hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and just don't go in there expecting that someone's gonna do anything for you. Things like that. It's
Yes.
just an example. Go with no expectations. It could either go
Yes.
good or it could go bad.
Mm-hmm.
And just started trying to go more with the flow and asking
Yes.
myself in times where I felt like I was trying to have control, like, okay, um, what can I actually control and what can I
Exactly.
not control? Because you do have control over certain things. Don't think that you just
Yes.
don't have control over certain things, because you
Yes.
definitely do. Your attitude, for
Mm-hmm.
instance, you can have control of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so definitely I can't control the weather, but I can control my attitude about the weather.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I'm so glad that you said that, because that's another important point that I didn't even think about. Like, you can control certain things. The law of detachment isn't saying completely release control of everything. It's saying stop stressing so much about the path and how you're going to get there, and trust in yourself, trust in, like I was saying earlier, I'm an Aries, I'm the fucking ram, I'm going to get what I want no matter what. It might take some time,
Mm-hmm.
I might fall on my ass, I might whatever, but I'm going to get what I want. And that's what the law of detachment says. It say be open to different pathways that get you to the goal. Do you care how you get to the goal, or do you care about getting to the goal?
And I'm like, it's funny because I'm super impatient, but
Yes,
my
same.
scale is not going to thrive off me being super impatient. And like you said, my fire sign sister, it's like I'm going to get what I want. But I definitely have learned that, hey, one step at a time. It doesn't matter how you get there. You're going to get there.
Yes. Yes.
Whatever it is that you want, you can accomplish that and you can get there. But
Yes.
it might not be the initial plan that you had. And I promise you right now, this is nothing compared to my initial plan.
At
But
all.
I have been accomplishing all my goals along the way.
Yes.
Some of
Yes.
them sooner than I thought. I mean, wow.
And
Hey,
I
I'm
think
amazed.
you should give yourself a pat on the back, because it's just like, bro, at least I'm on the path. Like, yeah, the path is going to change. Sometimes you walk in and everything's clear and the skies is clear, and then it starts fucking storming. But it's just like you said, are you going to sit there and have a bad attitude about the storm? Or are you going to be like, it's a storm, can't control it, got to keep moving?
Yeah, okay, what can I learn about the storm? What can I do within the
Exactly.
storm? What can I do within the storm, you know?
Girl, yes. That's really what has made a big difference for me, because I've really been practicing channeling my energy when I feel very frustrated, when I feel anything that just feels overwhelming. I'm like, what can I do with this? Because just sitting in it, like when Jaslyn and I be saying feel your feelings, we're not just saying just sit there and just do
Cry.
nothing. Like, yes, you do need to sit there and feel your feelings and cry, but after you feel that, like, you're only feeling it so that you can understand more about yourself. Like, I was pissed the fuck off about some shit earlier. I sat there, I thought with it, I was like, why is it pissing you off? What can you do to change it? What, like, I thought about the steps that I need to take, and then I did that. Not just sitting there being like, I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm mad. Like, okay,
Yeah, basically show up or shut up. So by showing
period.
up, you're gonna show up with, you're feeling some type of way, and then what's gonna be the solution? We need a solution. Remember that solution and get
Solutions.
to it. Even if it changes along the way, at least you're trying,
Yes.
bro. For
Exactly. At least you have created a plan. And I
real.
think for people like me who, previously I hated plans, because I was like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do tomorrow. What you mean create a
Man,
plan?
I was like, bro, now I really gotta commit to this. I had commitment issues though, but hey, that's for another day. No, for real. But it's just it's easier to just have a plan in place for
Yes.
yourself,
And create
what you're trying
plans.
to accomplish.
What has worked for me is I've been creating smaller plans. So I create month to month plans instead of like a year long plan, because I know that things are going to change throughout the year. So
That's
each
so
month
funny.
I check in and I'm like, okay, are we still, how's this going? How's this going? You know,
I've
do
gotten to the point. That's funny because I was there at first, but I've gotten to the point now where I can plan a little bit like ahead
yes,
now.
further.
Yeah, so but that's a start, and that is the best start that you can do, because
Yes.
you start seeing like, okay, I don't need to plan so much for this, or
Mm-hmm.
you can set, you start understanding what you need for
Yes,
you.
exactly, exactly. At least you start, like you say, you start with a plan. You start with a smaller plan. You say, okay, we don't really need this so much anymore. We can add more here. And then before you know it, you have a plan that works perfect for you. You know better. You know more about yourself. You know what works and what doesn't work for you. I think that's very important.
I think the goal is that you're trying to break some type of cycle within all of it.
Yes.
That's what I get from it. Like if you don't put plans into place, you're gonna get, it's like you're stuck in a cycle.
Yes. And it's just like Jaslys said in that other episode, eventually you get tired of your own shit. And once y'all reach that point, if you haven't already, by people who have, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like literally an irritance with yourself. Like it's not unhealthy to where you're just like, oh, I'm so stupid, I keep fucking up. But you're like, hey, bruh, talking to yourself, hey, bruh, this shit ain't cutting it no more.
You start feeling like, bruh, I can't be. I mean, if you put up with something, let's just say, like, and you've been in this cycle for so long, you finally realize that you do start feeling like, Rich, am I stupid? Like, what's going on?
No, for real. Because
if you keep ignoring it,
yes. And it's like that saying, doing the same thing but expecting something else is insanity. Because how the fuck do you want to manifest all these things? But it's just like the same when people go to the altar and talk to their ancestors, say, please do this for me, please do this for me, please do this for me, and don't do shit themselves. You got to meet the ancestors halfway. Yeah, because when you don't, you just like a motherfucker begging, and anybody could do that.
Sweetheart, you can't manifest anything if there's no change. Something has, whatever you want, it's obviously not what you have at the moment. So what the fuck makes you think you don't have to change something?
Okay.
It's like telling me that you want, you want to lose weight, but you keep eating the same. Whatever it is that you're doing.
And not sleeping. That's a perfect example because there be so many people who do that, who be like, I'm insecure because of my body. And you just went to McDonald's.
The whole week. I used to do that. I'm telling you from experience.
Like, bro, and that's what I'm saying. When we be bringing up these examples, it be real life shit. That was me. That was Chunky List looking in the mirror with 3 chins and be like, I don't like these 3 chins. And then I go get 15-piece hot wing and fries and eat it all.
Yeah.
In one sitting.
Yeah. And enjoy it. And then not enjoy it.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Oh my God, Chunky List, she ate so good. I be thinking back about like some of my meals, and I'm like,
but she overdid it. Think about it, because like I was like, wow, I really did it. I mean, even I went to lunch today, and told myself we're gonna have something on the lighter side, and I did, and I was like really happy with myself because I really wanted to get a couple of things. I just knew that it wasn't necessary, and that essentially you're eating all of this, Yes. So I was like, cut it down. Just cut it down. I basically put myself on a diet, just so you know, I put myself on a diet. We're going to update you.
Self-control. And see, that's so important that you point that out, because with the things that we're talking about, plans, reflecting, all those things, it's like a domino effect. You're able to do that now. You're able to create a plan for yourself and be like, okay, Jaslys, we're not doing this, and follow with it and be more consistent because you were being consistent with all the other things that you were doing. You made small changes that led to bigger changes. So I really, like I said, y'all really please look up the law of detachment, because for control freaks like me, it really helped me. And also for people who like to fantasize a lot, Pisces are known to be big fantasizers. Aries are too. I'm sure some other signs, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. But I'm like I stay in my head like, oh, this is my dream,
I'm like that
my dream house, my dream family, my dream bank account, my dream. And it's just like, there's nothing wrong with that until you start getting upset because reality is not like the dream. The law of detachment taught me to let go of the dream, and go with the flow. And you're going to get to the goal that you want at the end of the dream. It's not saying the dream's not going to come true. The dream is going to come true.
Picture
But
yourself
it
already
might
there.
not picture yourself already there. So great manifestation tip, but it might not look how you imagine in your head, and that's okay. Again, what's more important, the path to getting to the goal or getting to the goal? For me, it's getting to
Yeah.
the goal.
You know, today, in the middle of me dreaming, listen, I daydream all day long. It's like my favorite thing to do since I was little.
Girl. Yes.
Always. I know it sounds probably like picture crazy, but
It doesn't.
it
That's
was my
one of
favorite
our
thing.
greatest manifesting tips, bro.
And I think it's the one thing that really got me through my childhood, like daydreaming and having the imagination that I've
Yes.
always had, because my mom would just be like, Jessie, everything is just so extreme with you. And I'm like, yes, I love it. And yeah, I told myself today that I was like, I don't give a fuck. That's what I want. Like, you know, there's certain things that
Period.
I want. And I know that it comes with other things as well. But I'm like,
Yes.
I can handle this shit. Like, I
I
don't
can
give a
do it.
fuck. Bring it on. I'm like, I don't know. Ooh, Leo. Okay, Leo fires it. I'm up for the fucking challenge. I'm like literally up for
Period.
the challenge. Give it to me. It's mine. And I'm claiming it, stomping on it. Okay.
Girl, that is so the energy that I've been feeling. That Leo season confidence has been coming through. More self-love has been coming through. Price has gone up. Like my
Hell
price
yeah.
now, a lot of motherfuckers can't afford it. And that's okay.
Shout
That's
out to
why I
my nail
made
tech
my
because I
price
really
what it
feel
is.
like, wow. If I tell you how much I spend on my nails, I just, you know what? I want to do it. Okay, wait. Because I want to know. I want to know what you guys are paying everywhere else. I'm in
Okay.
Hawaii. These were 150.
Y'all see my reaction? I was shocked because I have never paid 150 for nails. Now I
Yeah,
pay
just nails.
in the hundreds for hair,
They're
but
good. These are
but yes,
amazing. Shout out to them. Shout out to her. She killed it.
Jassy Nail
My
Tech always come through.
Yeah, my last one, she's leaving and I love her to death. But I had to find someone new and I
She
decided,
did the
to go
damn
with
thing.
acrylics. And I'm real picky. But I'm willing to pay it. But yeah, it's a lot.
So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what the other prices is. I'm interested to see because I don't get my nails done often, so I really don't
What you pay
know
though?
like what a good nail price is. So the last time, remember the last time I got my
Yeah.
claws for my Leo season photo shoot, those were free because my aunt did them. My aunt is a nail tech.
Huh.
And
Look at that.
yes, I know. Aries, love it. So she slayed me. Mine were probably about as long as yours. Yours may have been
Yeah.
maybe longer. But
Really? No.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna show her yours, and I'm gonna say she paid 150. What you think? But also, she lives in Alabama, so you already know them prices is way less than Hawaii prices. But
Yeah.
still,
I got
she do damn thing.
French,
So
ombre. I got designs on
yeah, Jessica
two
did it all up.
nails. To no, because this is like everything was like, a separate thing
Yeah,
for everything. And I told it, you know what, real professional, you know, asked me if I had a budget and told me what it was before
that
she
was
even
good.
started. So I agreed to the price before it
Yeah,
wasn't like a shock to me.
yeah, you knew what you was
So
doing.
I'm aware that I'm in Hawaii
Yes,
and I respect
it's gonna
people's
cost
prices
more. Mm-hmm.
because I respect my price, baby.
I was about to say exactly because I got prices myself, and you gonna respect mine. So yeah,
It's all
I
about how I feel there and the service. Did I like it or
mm-hmm.
not?
Yes.
I know some people are like, fuck that.
But see, when you, like I said, the price went up. When you do more, you require more. When you know
Mm-hmm.
more about yourself and you know your worth and you know I'm a boss. Yeah, bosses do certain things that peasants don't do.
You know what? This actually might be cheap for probably like a celebrity, let's be honest.
I mean, it could be. I'm sure there's some people's prices out there that's 200 and up, but I don't really like. I hate them people who like you tell them what you pay for something. Like I would never. Okay, well that's why you didn't buy it. Like go away. Why you gotta be a negative Nancy ass? I can't stand them people.
Man, damn, man, damn.
That's
The Kevin
different.
Hart meme. Like a
That's
motherfucker.
different. Where you just be like, dang, oh shit, you got money like that. But Well, you know them people who be throwing them little shade that's like, oh, couldn't be me. I know it couldn't be you because you low budget. Don't play with me.
Yeah, I've had so many people like, oh my god, I would never.
I know. I know.
Yeah, so I'm happy over here. Oh.
So before we go, I wanted to share one last thing. I shared this on my story, but something's telling me to say it on the podcast too. So, for the people out there who have issues celebrating themselves, we know Leos have no issues celebrating.
No, my Leo does not want anything crazy.
He likes it how he likes it. Jaslys tried to do a surprise trip. He said, "Don't do that shit. I want to do my shit the way I want to do my shit."
It was dramatic. I mean, I did wake him up at 4:00 in the morning and told him that we had to get on a flight. So nobody expects that. But he had fun. He was just like, like, maybe let me know next time. Which I could understand. But
it was still a sweet gesture. It was a very sweet gesture. But yes, for the people who have a problem celebrating themselves, and can't find that in the people that they're around, I wanted to say that everything is not always hate or envy. It's not always somebody hating on you or somebody envying you. Some people are just naturally negative and miserable as fuck, and they always find something negative to say. They always find something negative to joke about or complain about. So if you are around people or related to people, because a lot of the time it be family, unfortunately, who just never have anything positive to say no matter what you do, I just wanted to tell y'all, let it go and learn how to celebrate yourself. Like, it's not always they hating on you, they envious of you. They're just naturally not a happy person.
This is very true. Yeah,
and another thing,
by yourself,
you have to, but you have to be able to celebrate yourself, and you have to be able to not get upset when people don't celebrate you. There's been so many times where I've done something that is like grand, like I'm just like very fucking proud of myself, and then I bring it to people and their response is just so fucking lackluster, and I'm just like, god damn. Like, sometimes, no, like, dead ass, there's times where you and my friends are like more supportive than my family members, and that shit used to make me really sad, because I was just like, damn, why, like, we're blood, you can't even support me like that. But I had to realize, girl, they don't even support their damn selves. They don't follow their dreams. They doing the same shit that they was doing when you were born. So don't take it so personally. Sometimes people really don't know how to celebrate you because they never celebrate themselves.
That, or maybe like, oh, finally, like, something. I know now who to like share news with, exactly, and not to. But I will say this: I get emotional actually when like my friends come to me telling me good news. I've heard like 2-3 good news this week, and I've been like almost like just in tears because I'm so happy, for you guys. But I mean, that's the support I feel like, it's okay if you don't get it from other people, at least 1 or 2 people. It's so good to get that. Yes. Stop going to that same person who keeps showing you the same shit. Like, you keep trying to bring it to them and they keep being on the hater ass energy. Stop bringing it to their ass. And remember, family is chosen. Like, we have so many unhealthy ass rules, not just in the Black community, but I feel like in almost every culture, where you just have to stay with toxic ass family and have to keep toxic ass family in your life. I don't subscribe to that shit. I chose my family. The people who I call my family are people that I have chosen. Some people that I share the same blood with, I don't fuck with. So no, you're not my family. We just happen to have the same blood. Yeah, I'm heavy on that. Y'all know me. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. And in my family, they've learned now, but they used to try to come to me with that sob story shit and be like, oh, well,
it's your cousin or it's your this. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, it's
The
funny.
fuck?
My grandma one time started telling me something like that, and I said, "No, I'm really serious though. Like, I don't care for so and so. I
Now,
don't care who they
grandma
are
should
to
have
me and
known
what they
better
know."
because she is a Libra too.
You know what it is? I'm like a I won't say a more stern version of my grandma because I'm kind of like a mini version of her at times,
Mm-hmm.
and but I stand on what the fuck I said. Not that
Yes.
she doesn't, but she gives a lot of more chances than I do.
I
I
was about
don't.
to say
I'm
sometimes people
cold.
can, not manipulate, but they can use the little sadness and shit to get grandma. With you, it's not like that.
Yeah, with my grandmother, I don't know. She's like so much more forgiving. She picks and chooses. But
Mm-hmm.
me, I don't know. We're all across the board. Everybody's with the same standard.
Exactly.
She
Exactly.
holds on to like certain things,
Yes.
and
And I
it takes,
understand that.
and for her, it takes part in her decision with whatever she does.
Yeah.
No, not me. I don't care.
And that's where we're the same because I used to be like grandma. I used to be like, okay, depending on who it is. But now I'm just like,
What the situation is.
same across the board, same standard for everybody. Because I used to have people be like, oh, well, you don't do that to so and so. Now everybody get the same. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it.
It's just for my own sanity. Like, why am I going to sit here and like,
Period. Prioritizing your peace. That is episode 31 of the Sister Sign podcast. Thank you for listening. We will be back